Gremlin here with Hunter. Welcome back to Satisfactory. So last time we did we built up, we built a factory offsite, a satellite factory, which I think is probably the future of the, actually it's the past of the game. It's been an option for 6 months. I've been putting it off. You've been wanting to do it for a while. So we're importing motors by droning them in. And it occurs to me that I didn't do anything to set up the components, the stators and rotors that go into it. We could probably be sending those into the same drone port and getting those home. I don't see why that'd be a problem. This one is time crystals, right? Yeah, we have those incoming. Can't prove it, but they are. This is bringing in motors, and either way they end up, there's, the place is a mess. That's why I want to think towards satellite factories a bit. I guess let's just go do that. Let's get down to where the, one thing I know is about to happen because I've been seeing it lag. We are, once again, pretty well full on aluminium, so if we don't shut this down, it's going to shut it down for us. So let me, how's this guy looking? Of course it is. It fills up faster than we can burn the water in the packagers. Go away. I've had enough of you for a bit. We'll turn it on later. Get a train. Where are you up to right now?
I was checking on my gas filter.
Oh, okay. That's a fabric thing, right?
Yep.
I don't think we're making that. Good. We can get that. Might get that done today. We can try it. Turn the train around because everything's always the wrong way. No matter what I do. You want to come along with me?
Sure.
Okay. Let's set up a timetable guy to go. Pretty much diamond mine is what. Yeah, that's what we want. Save that. Let me know when you're on the train.
I'm on.
Non-self-driving. And run away. Ooh, we're up to freeway speeds. We're probably going to slow down going up a hill. This thing maxes at what, like 120?
I have no idea. I don't get to see that.
Oh, well, we're at 105 now. I think it hits 120, which is like 75 miles an hour. These could be a lot faster. We should work on. I'll pause this till we get there. Hang on. Okay, now that it's the middle of the night. I don't know how big this map is. I do have a sense because, I mean, like, well, A, I know how long it takes to go around it, which is a lot. That can wait here. Are you still up there?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you know, while I'm here, this way first. I don't think we're droning home the time crystals. I mentioned the diamonds that make them. I don't think we have those online anymore. Well, first of all, why is this stuff here? Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Give me that first. Give me... Yeah, we're not even doing that. Let's, set up a, one of these guys to upload the I don't know what we would need diamonds for apart from making time crystals, but, now we'll have it. Right? Yeah, that's happening. So, you know, that's online. You know, the Mercer spheres, we have 224 online and probably that many again in uploaders or here and there. Those are kind of a waste. Let me get over where we're going to go. Hang on. Alright, so a couple of things occur to me. One, we're making motors now, since last time, sending them here to get flown home. We are not, however, doing anything at home to make these. Which... Is there like a holdup? Why are they... Ah, it is. Well, I can do something about that. Give me shards and sloops. Upgrade stuff a bunch. I think the income... That's really tight. That's not going to be a problem. That one's overclocked and stuff. These are... Yeah, that was empty and it shouldn't be. Okay, well, that'll help. Yeah, we could, fairly quickly just... If I just had one of these off to the side somewhere. Like maybe there, and then patch that to there, and this to there. Is that going to start? Okay. And if I patch this into here, that'll send those, because this, that it's sending motors home is just what it's doing. It doesn't, they get sorted on site, so it doesn't matter, or, you know, at home they get sorted. It doesn't really matter if we plug it. In fact, we could probably, I've mentioned this before. Let me have this for a sec. I don't know what this is going to do to the recording. Let's find out. If I bring this up, does it just work? It looks like it's working. So this is Satisfactory Modeler. I think it's free. I got it for free. And you, what's something let me check what we need. If we had, look for anything that's not just full. Barrel nuts, you can't make those. Biofuel, we don't have the weight, and slugs are like the nuts. Hog remains, okay, we might actually be full on things without... Yeah, you want to make more filters and stuff, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing that sort of off-grid, I guess.
Smart plating. So, if I were to look at the modeler thing, the neat thing here is let's just give it, let me tell it what I want. That one, for all I care, I don't know. Anything else is what it's used in. Set this up. Look, it's all a node-based thing, so we need what rotors we're making here, but if, and that's just an assembler making that, then it goes to send it home. So this is actually the end result. If I brought in reinforced plates, which I think if we just made it normal screws, those are both iron. Especially for us, because, well, this is basic iron ingots, right? Out of a constructor, out of a smelter, out of a mine, but that's a given, so let's just say that we're doing that. Pull down the screws here, and we should be able to make these out of iron, which I think this allows me to just decide that we're going to make it this way. Yeah. Oh, you know what, give me one of these after all, because it'll, yeah, now we have numbers, it'll tell us if this will work. That's half of our smart plates. If we bring the rotors down and make them out of rods and screws, actually that means we have screws, so we can just do that, probably. Rods are going to be more ingots, which we can snake in from there, right? What am I overlooking that makes this too easy? Nothing. So, in as much as we have, and I know we have iron around here, and whether it's smelted, we can do that. None of this accounts for overclocking. We could talk about that. So if we could bring in 60 a minute, we can produce 2.5 plates a minute before we overclock anything. And then just throw them in the... I'll show you what I'm talking about. Make sure I understand what I'm looking at. Yeah, ignore this iron, I guess, because it has a reason to exist. If we just took this ore, if we took a... That's a foundry. Do we have just a smelter, or can I... There's probably one right there. If we set up a smelter to handle iron ore over here... Where are you? Still around?
Collecting spheres.
Oh, yeah, we should do that. Every time they update things, we get more spheres, which is good. It's just bizarre. Let me elevate this to get over this track. Punch this into that. Should just give us that. Find a power line I can use to start powering things. And maybe put a couple more over here where I can deal with them. The reason I was wondering is I might run out of space doing this.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
If you wanted,
close.
if you wanted platform for me.
Yeah, I can do that.
Power, yep. power this from somewhere to make iron ingots. Overclock this, and we'll see. My concern with overclocking this is that we might run out, we might get gaps in the incoming iron. Given how much iron we're bringing in, I don't really consider it a threat, but it looks like it's holding just fine, so now we're stocking up on wherever the hell it's going. Did I just... What is this? That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. But it's still not doing any damage. Okay. So now, we need whatever I had. It was, did the smelter. So we're splitting this off 3 ways to make 3 things. And then the 3 things are going to go where they go. Yeah, that makes sense. So if we have 3 constructors is what we need next. Which I can just get. I just don't know where to find one. Give me... Yeah, it's got to be constructors for now. If we, you building that out? Okay.
Yep.
Let's get this going the right way. Let's not do that. Let's start with a... Nope. Let's start with a splitter lined up with this so that we can separate this stuff. About like that. And then connect the output line so it start... Yeah, that's what I did. Every damn time I get it down wrong. I don't know why. How far can I go with that? About that far? That's fine. Should be fine. Take that out. Connect output so we have ingots, right? Yeah. Now if I have a constructor, I can line one up with the output from here. Somewhere that's enough room. And build one on each side. I think that I can't see around anything. You know what? Give me... Go H so I can see what I'm doing. That's about where that... Oh. Is that one right? I don't know. Yeah, that looks fine. Connect, output, go R mode. And there we go, and then power all of these. Probably the middle one, let me double check, it's screws that we're splitting, right? Yeah. So if I make this one be screws out of ingots, which is this one, overclock, I might as well overclock everything, we'll see what we get. Either way, this can be rods, I guess, which is just that. And this will be plates. I think makes sense. And overclock stuff, because we can. We're still not developing any gaps in the incoming ore, so that's so far good now. It's just fine. Okay. Now we need to know what we're building next, which is a couple of assemblers. One makes reinforced plates, one makes rotors. That's easy. I mean, you have to do it, but still. Give me an assembler that I can steal from the map. And we'll set this guy down. Kinda. Actually, yeah, that works. Put that one there, put this one, for some reason, not listening to me. Go that. I wouldn't hate it if they lined up, it'd be nice. Oh, I need to split. Go forward a bit. Like that, yeah. So if I had... Yeah, that makes sense to me. If I had that lined up with this, but also lined up with that, I think that would be best. Go ahead and give me... Do I have a splitter there? Give me that. If this were lined up to split the screws, right? Yeah. Screws can go there, screws can go there. By the way, I should set these up to make plates. Right side, I don't think we're going to blow out the grid or anything.
Probably not.
And the other thing, rotors. Which are, yeah, what we have here. So that's easy. And then that's essentially happening minus this stuff, which needs to go there and there. And that's going to start making plates and rotors. Is the smart plating a... I guess I can find out. It's a another assembler, right? Yeah. Nope, that's not what I want to do. So give me a mouse, then give me an assembler, and we'll just line this up to not suck. Okay, it's going to suck. Let's line it up. Let's set it there, and then figure out what this is going to look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not going to be quite centered, but I guess you can't have everything. Connect. Connect. Power. And set up to make smart plating with honors or something. And that should start 10 a minute. I'm making 10 a minute. No matter how fast I make this, it's 10 a minute. That said, we're stocking up pretty hard on... There's no gaps here. We have more ingots than we can use. This is pulling a little ahead of requirement, but... Oh, wait, that's... This should be, like, perfectly even. I don't know why... Are we making more of these? 150 a minute. 250 a minute. What's our actual output? 250. So we're going to lag a bit, but whatever. Anyway, now we just, that's, yeah. So if we just, that's taken. Okay, just give me a merger. From somewhere. Merge this from here. Should start sending... I don't know what we need smart plating for, but we don't apparently have a lot of it, so now we do. That's handled. So you're looking for Mercers and slugs and stuff.
Yeah, I am in a cave right now that I really hope I can get back out of.
I can't imagine you're over there somewhere. Get my gun out. Come find you. Hang on. Well, when you do come out, there's monsters waiting for you, so...
Oh, good. But go nicely with the spiders I'm currently killing.
Well, you'd hope so. It's good to have a little variety. Can't see around gun. Thanks a lot. Is there a cave in there? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
It auto-saved. It tried to murder me
I
by
don't recommend
auto-saving.
coming in after me because I'm trying to find a way out.
I'm just looking for you so I can give you a hint which direction to go.
That's the way I came in. And I couldn't bring power with me because you have to, like, creep and slide and stuff. And... Okay.
Yeah. Apparently I just have to kill stuff all day now.
Okay, I found my way out.
Okay.
The other exit is underneath the platform that we just built.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be a trick. Is there any... There's nothing to get from these. They just didn't drop anything, apparently. That's weird.
And they should have?
I know. That's what I can't figure out. It's a shadow. Yeah, so I don't know where you are now.
Looking for you.
Rain is up there being really self-important.
Oh, I see
Danger,
you.
I'm not moving.
I see you.
Okay. Is that you, I hope? Because
Yes.
something came at me really fast. Okay.
Why are you not doing anything?
Who?
The dead guy.
Because he's dead.
I know, but he should have dropped something, and that's why I was shooting at him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's just maybe...
He
I don't know
just
what's
angered
going
me by not dropping.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm near enough to this that I can just look at it.
Oh, that, yeah.
Radar. Okay.
I know there's one near us that's going to be awkward to get. I can show you about where it is. Oh, it's in this one. Why am I not allowed to see anything? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's one, and it's actually kind of like it. You can see it from the train, but not at a good time because then you're on a train.
Yeah.
So let me think how that makes sense. Where am I now? Where did I just come from? I'm lost. That's okay. That's the station, so it's over here. Ooh. Yeah, it's that way a ways. Let me see if I can go find it. Hang on. I think it's this one.
Maybe.
I'll let you know in a sec. I'm getting unauthorized or something. What the hell? Monsters. I just gotta get away from that long enough to look at a map. Was that the one I wanted? No, there's actually another one down here. If you're following me, you can kill that guy.
I'm looking for you right now.
I didn't think it was on a ledge. It seems like it was... Oh, please don't hitch. What the hell? It's because I... Yeah. It's like every time you get far enough away that you start free-falling, it decides to hitch right then. I can't imagine why that's a thing, but it is. Alright, so there's a stretch that you can't fly as such, but you can hover a little. You can't hover, but you can make it. Please load the gun. Just do it. Okay, that's handled. There it is, I see it. But don't lie to me. Give. It is right there. And monsters also. We've been here.
Oh, hey, I found one.
Yeah. Get dead. Oh, there's more. He was a disguise. Did you just spawn in? What the hell was that?
Oh, he's one of the bad ones.
Well, they all are, but... Get unalive. In the sphere. Okay. And then pick up whatever junk, I guess. Okay. Was that... Am I safe? Was that the one I was looking for, or is there yet another one? And why won't you tell me? There is yet another... I don't believe it. It's over there somewhere. Okay, well, I guess there's a bunch left.
Yeah, there are. Because I just picked one up.
Yeah. But I just know... What is this, water?
I think so, yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay.
There's the track. And if you look out the train while you're on the train, on the track, you can see it.
Ooh, hey, slug.
Probably. I don't know where I saw it. You have to figure if the train is moving 75 miles an hour and you look over, then there it is. It's got to be that one. That'd be really visible from up there, so it's got to be this. Give me this. Don't let anything kill me for a sec. See if the map says I'm right, but I can't see it now. No. There's still one under this. Is that tower? It's got to be. How was this not on the... Does it have to catch up after a sec?
I think something is a little glitchy.
Might be a lot glitchy. I have no idea where this thing is.
I mean, we could do a whole thing where we just sort of tear down towers and put them back up.
That sounds dumb. I don't like it.
Okay.
I just don't want to do it. Anyway, I think I can try to see from the air what we're looking at, but I think that smart plating thing is fine, and I don't think it's using up too much of anything. So,
probably.
If you want to hover up to the tracks here, I'll go get the train and come get you. I guess.
Sure.
All right, hang on. I can kind of see movement. I can probably actually find that. Let's see. That looks really backed up still. The inputting ore. So. I think that's fine. I think it's... Wow, this is janky. It's making screwed... Yeah, I think that's great. Let's do that. You're at the next station, right?
Yeah, I'm at Northeast.
Okay, hang on a sec. Let me throw that into here. And that should just work, right? Yeah. And then I'm going to... Don't bother getting on the train. I'm going to pick it up and flip it around because I think our next stop is going to be the... original oil fields, because if you need fabric, we can make it on site there. I was making it for a while. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want a satellite factory, there that's a way to do it. So I'll come get you. Hang on. Yeah, I saw the Mercer down there from about here, so that was the one I wanted. I don't know why there's still one under this tower anywhere, but there is. Yeah, it was like here somewhere. It was pretty obvious when you. But at this point, I'm at 120 kilometers an hour. Like I really want to hop off the train and pick up a globe. All right, don't bother. I'm just gonna let go of me once it's done moving. Why? It's going to the next.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And I can't do anything to it. Well, in any case, let's have a train that'll probably be aimed the wrong way. I don't think it is, actually. Yeah, it is. Don't know why there's a hook on the front, but there is. Get on this thing real quick. We're just gonna go manually and try to beat the train that's coming at us at this point. That'll be exciting. Come back when we're somewhere. Hang on. I can't really watch the map to see where the enemy train is right now. So if you want to keep an eye, let me know when it starts heading north.
Okay.
North is the up one.
It is currently passing Amsterdam on its way to Western Oil.
So it's like halfway here.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll get where I'm going first. And how big is this map?
Big enough.
Well, if it takes about 15 minutes, call it 16 minutes to circle it, and then call that divided by 4 because it's basically 4 directions. That's 4 minutes to go one side to the other at 120, which is 75, which is, that's where it gets weird, huh? About, well, it'd be like 1.25 miles a minute, right? So, times 4 minutes. So that's somewhere around 5 miles wide? Perhaps? Ish? I don't know. It's kind of a weird number, actually, for you'd think it'd be something, well, 5 miles is 8 kilometers, I'll bet it's that. Just because this is Unreal 4. Like, we're doing, 7 miles an hour. You know, I'll just stop it here and we can hop off. It doesn't matter. Kill this one before the other one rams into it. Although that would be a way to shut the other one down. Well, I can do that anyway. I can just take out this track and put it back later. It won't hurt anything. Well, it will. It'll crash the train. We'll find it later. Oil fields. Where, yeah, I was making your stuff here. By the way, are we still... What are we making exactly? Yeah, that's what I thought. I see circuit boards. We are full on circuit boards. We're also full on the crystals that we're sending home. So like half our stuff is crystals that just get burned on entry. It's a whole big thing. If that's circuit boards, if I take this out right now, though, we need these for basically the bullets I've been using, but that doesn't have to be here right now. That doesn't help me. And we'll get the crystal on the way home, I guess. So if I were down here, because your fabric, I know one is, it's water and the polymer stuff, right? It could be. Yeah. So water's right in front of me, and polymer is here somewhere. It's good. There's some. Yeah, I can just do that. All right, so if I just had a... Oh, damn it. If I had a refinery, I guess. What's that look like? If I just set this up here like that, snake in, for some reason, the wrong thing. Pull that out of here, right? Okay. Power this there. Make your fabric. And this we don't even have to drone home. We can just, if you want me to overclock this, does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Grab input for water. And this is ugly enough, I don't really... That's... Is this water? I hope so. Let's find out. Yeah. So if I borrow this, and throw it there, that should just start making this stuff, right? Maybe. Yeah. So now if we find a place to patch... Is that an input? Give me that. Can I reach? Almost. What am I wrong about? It's just... It's too far, isn't it? Oh, it's too steep. It's its own problem. How about now? This is so ugly here, but it just works, so whatever. Are you kidding? How about now? Can I do this? Not really. Yeah. That should start throwing out fabric. Yeah, there it is. Which will, I think... That's a smart splitter, right? I don't know. Can't tell. Oh, it's an input. It doesn't matter. Fabric's going this way now, which will... Okay, fabrics. This is really busy. If anything from this side ever gets in here... I'm not sure. It should. It's just not moving. Is it? Okay, it advanced a bit, so it's just slow. That should go where these things are going, which is over here to this guy, which ultimately plugs into... Is that full? Into here and then goes home. Okay. Where's that train? Any idea?
I got...
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I forgot I took out the track, so we'll just get it.
Yeah.
When it crashes, we'll get it.
It stopped at home.
Oh, really?
It's just there.
That's weird. Is it still just there?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, no, it's not stopped at home.
My next stop is unreachable because I took out the track.
Oh.
Clever me. I'll get it someday. I know where it is. I could put the... I'll put the track back and see if it makes the train come back online, I guess. No, I don't know if that happens. Can I get to the power up here, or am I going to fall? I fall. No, I got it. Don't not work. Yeah, I confused it by saying it couldn't go anywhere. Does that change its mind? Yeah, it's moving now, but I see where it is. Okay. Well, if we get home... Oh, please don't hitch. Yeah, it hitches when I lose power. It's weird. There's like a single platform right there hovering in the world. It's weird.
Oh, weird. Okay, I'm trying to get up to you.
Yeah, I'm just heading home. It's kind of a time-critical thing, so...
Okay. Well,
but on the way there, I got to do something. And that's why I'm trying to do two things in the same time, and I don't know how well it'll work, but... We'll find out when it matters more. Like, when it's too late to fix.
yeah, that's just a platform in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, go get it if you want. Yeah, this can stop, because I know we're full on this stuff. We'll just
Oh, okay, I
get
see.
it back if we need it. What's wrong?
It's not in the middle of nowhere. There's a tree around it.
Well, fix it. Chainsaw it, whatever helps. Yeah, because we're burning incoming circuit boards and crystals, which I drain. Let go. Please don't suck. Why is there no power? There should be... Please let go.
Oh,
What?
I fell into the sky.
Yeah, because I took out the power, apparently. I didn't expect it to suck that much. Get out of the way of this thing so I can do this. Okay, is power restored? Okay, cool. That was weird. You'd think it would work from both sides, because it's a circuit, except for that, so... I don't know what the hell that was. Get back over here, see how quickly this is moving along now. Probably better. Is any of it your fabric? We still got crystal coming in. Yeah, every other thing, well, except for now, was crystal, because we're just... Yeah, it's a mistake. That would be the reason to go drones more than conveyor belts, I suppose. Would be better. But... Oh, do we have a... Let me get down here and we'll find out. I wonder as this stuff goes into the sorting system. Let me see. I think the first one is crystals, right? Yeah, we're doing... The ones that are coming in are getting burned, so that's... I don't think we're sending crystals home anymore. Quartz. The resin. This is crystal. That's what I was thinking. And this one is... hard to reach. Yeah, circuit boards, so... And copper ingots, I guess we could also shut down. I'm a little cautious about using a train for anything right now.
I'm on my way home. I keep getting distracted by spheres.
Yeah, do that. Whatever. I'm going to go do this copper thing, because if I can figure out a way to shut it down without breaking anything. Is that aimed right? I think so. Invariably, if I set something, well, except for this time. If I set something down, it just kind of decides to go backward. Whatever I was hoping for, it's the opposite. Okay, so never apparently have two stops on the train. It didn't occur to me that it would just loop because it's got two things to do. You're sphering, I guess.
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
Are there any, tell me things. Why? Okay, but now I can't see what the hell it is. That doesn't help. There's none here. I mean, there's a sloop and like 12 slugs, but otherwise, not much at home is Mercer's.
I'm pretty much not relying on those right now. Because...
Yeah, I guess if it's going to be that weird. I don't know, because they show up from a pretty good distance, which they probably would because of their own objects.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about the size of the map? So let's say it's 8 kilometers wide. I'm guessing it probably is. That seems like a good number. It's more than 4 and less than 16, which would be the next logical increments. So I was watching, because I watch occasionally other people, do these things. I don't need this train to exist anymore. I don't know what I dismantled, but it wasn't the train. Nothing, I guess. I saw copper happening. That's what I'm watching for now. Yes, pause while we fall out of the sky. So I was watching someone, and he was testing in the upcoming 1-1 thing. Is that copper? Oh, God, it is. And if it is, all it's doing is sucking right now. Let's get rid of that. That's just... We're pretty full on copper, and in any case, it's slowing everything the hell down. I can just land it. So, he was testing out the tubes, the pneumatic tube, whatever the hell they are, that we used to have, and then we tested a little in 1-1, and then came back here and aren't using them, because we aren't. B, he set it up so that the station up there, there was an achievement for getting really close to that. Or building there really close, or something.
It was about building, yeah.
But he set up a cannon. I can't remember offhand who it was, and I don't want to get it wrong, so because I've watched 3 or 4 of these people. But he set it up to launch himself all the way up, and I think he died in the process, but it counted to get the achievement for going up, or whatever it was.
I'm pretty sure he had the achievement already.
Whatever it was, he basically bounced off of that thing.
Yeah.
But in setting it up, he made a mistake and went sideways. And so you get to watch, and he's dead, but the camera's working. So you get to watch him flail through the map, away from the map. So you know how these mountains are new? We got them in, like, update 8, I think. Was it 9? 8? It wasn't 7. Anyway. He flung himself out from the map so far that if we're calling this 8 kilometers wide, the landscape element, because Unreal Engine is weird about landscapes. They're trying, but honestly, I don't like them. I'm not sure I see a huge advantage using the landscape function at all. You're better off with the initial, just put down meshes and put them where you want. He flung out to the point that this 8 kilometers became a postage stamp, and the outer territories, the far lands of this Well, it's immense. It looked like it had, and he flew like 100 kilometers. That's how I found out how big it was. He just kept going. The game didn't know what to do with it, so it just kept flying. Like, you know, remember the racing games back on like the Nintendo 64 that if you want to, or even the PlayStation sometimes. I guess that was before the 64, but you could do things just right that your car would fly away and it would just, for hours, it would be floating. He basically did that, and this thing is huge if you span whatever mountain's way over there with with the opposite side. It's immense.
Yeah, I don't actually remember anything like that. I mostly remember games that if you messed up hard enough, it would glitch you back into immediately to save itself.
Probably wise. Anyway, yeah, I almost wonder if, as this game it evolves, because they're still updating it. They're not like, we made it, you bought it, we're done. They want it to keep happening. I almost wonder if we're going to eventually get more, going to be able to zoom out more, but more built out, land playable area. This is what we have right now, but this series, I can't zoom out to prove it. This represents just a nothing of the total. It's immense. Whatever it is, it's huge. Let's put some stuff away, maybe. Don't need these right now that I know of. These can all go wherever they're going to go. About Mercer's. Oh, you uploaded some.
I'm actually working. Yeah, I've got one more.
We're up to 234 online, and yeah, probably that many again in uploader things that we don't really need to be. We don't need that many, but we have them. By the way, since we keep almost dying, and I don't want to, we are at 240 days since anyone died, which is kind of, I think it's a personal record. We're doing better than average, better than we have been. I do wonder, I can't imagine anything important would happen if we hit a year, but it might pop something up and just,
No.
not like an achievement, but like a thing to let me know. That'd be cool. Well, we're not really out of time. Is there anything else we want to quickly satellite?
I don't think so right now. Hold on.
When we get down to where we were, these aren't alphabetical, they just sort of, it's when we added them.
What the?
I don't know, what are you doing? What?
Something got messed up. I need to fix it. Where's my gun?
I just saw one. Is there a rifle?
Yeah?
There's one online. It's under R for just type in rifle. Is that?
That's my gun.
Yeah, you uploaded it.
Something messed up.
Let me see. Heat sinks, maybe? We have a bunch, but... Oh, we have two what did those take? We've made those... Modular engines weren't that insane to make, were they? What do those take? Well, what do you know? We're making smart plating. We'd probably be happiest making this here at home because these three things are going into the sorting system beneath me right now. I assume they are. Manufacturer, we can do that. Give me how do you, give me that, and then add to list. Yeah, there we go. One sec, let me think about this. But first of all, we're not actually uploading the smart plates, so I guess we could do that from here. Here's a thought. Which there's another uploader down, but what are you going to do? They're uploading, and we had like 100, and what did we have? Yeah, that's building up, so that'll be full pretty soon. That and what am I looking for? Rubber is easy, smart plating, and motors. Yeah, we have all that. Two of them, in fact, are being droned in.
From the same location, right?
Maybe, yeah, that sounds right. Let me go find let me pull down and hitch the game, because let me get over here. Is that, which one is this? That might be the diamonds, or the time, that's the wrong one. Where's the drone for this one? I don't see where I am, I just see where you are, because we're near each other. I'm going to find out where that is. that's coming from up here. It's that one. And I can't see around it to find it. I think they're both going in there, yeah. Yeah, they must be. So if we set up, is that output from this? Yeah, if I set up a smart splitter here and just, oh, I need some more platforms to build stuff on, but I bet I could do it. Yeah, if I set up, where am I looking? Because the rubber's coming in from right down there. That wouldn't be too hard to get up here. Or just, let me think about that. It doesn't have to be up here. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. Although at that point, I mean, why are we doing it here? I guess because it's the easiest place to split. Probably. Where's the drone? That'll tell me some stuff. Okay, and that leaves behind... Yeah, they're both in there. Motors and smart plating. Okay, yeah. Before it gets here, by the way, if I had a smart... Can't ever remember. 3. If I had a smart splitter right here that... like... trying to decide if it's easier to pull both of these down or bring rubber up. I guess it doesn't matter when it happens. We must be importing rubber. I saw a lot while we're still burning some stuff. I'm not sure what yet. That is a lot of rubber. Yeah. Give me a smart splitter for a sec. Actually, yeah, because I might want these for something. So give me a smart splitter. Can I actually put that there? Does anyone mind if I put this here? And decide which direction I'm going. If this were rubber, and I tested this real, damn it, that's not right. Tested, does ever work? I don't care what it looks like, I just need to know if it works. Yeah. So now we have rubber that we can get up there, I guess. Let's actually do that. Which mode am I in? Take this to the edge of, I guess take it to here, really. Do that, do this, fly it up. I have a port to connect it to, so I'll just have to do it ugly. Actually get up above the fuel, because I don't want it merging. And then... Actually, you wait there. Do I have room at all? No, I don't want to do it that way. Let's do it this way. Connect that, and we're straight mode or not? Yeah. So if I can bring... Is that going to work? I can put this on top of that. There's no reason I can't. Just run this line to where I want to go with it. Which is kind of hard to prove. If we bring this here up a bit so it doesn't merge, that's a good start. What do we, this is an assembler, right? Or a manufacturer. Let me figure out where I'm doing this. It's right there. Okay, if this were smart plating, and that were motors, and that can be either, it can be just one or every other time they'll come out here. Can I make this come over here in a good way? Anyone mind? Yeah, not really. Okay. I don't know where I can throw this that doesn't suck. Let's get it. Are you kidding? It just won't let me do it. And then the other side can kind of loop somewhere. Do this. Kind of. What?
We are backed up on upper sheet.
Really?
Really?
Okay. There's no... What am I stuck to? It's not moving. I don't know why. I'll get to that in a sec. No. I just changed my mind. Like, good plan, but not how I'm going to do it. Let's have a box that gets stuff out of this. Connect that, connect that. It's going to merge them, but I don't really care. Now, is there any chance I can get this to go over here in a good way? Anything wrong with that? Not really. Okay. We'll smart split these again in a bit. I just want to get them into the area that we want. Oh, let's see. There's rubber waiting for me. About that, I can go get the... I'm not going to forget this. I guess I'll go get the rubber turned off, or the copper sheets.
Yeah.
They're coming in from the oil fields, so... I just got to find a spot where I'm able to do that. What's this guy about? It auto-saved. Did it work? That, I'll know in a sec. Yeah, I just saw one. Okay, that's good. Now we go finish. That was a manufacturer, so... Figure out where I put this. That's gonna be incoming drone stuff whenever it lands. I don't know when that is. There's rubber. How big is a manufacturer? Can I fit it here? I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, more or less, yeah. Let's hook this up to things. Hook this up to that instead of not hooking it. I don't know why it keeps not listening to me. This is going to make those. And we can pick this up. We can at least summer sloop it to get twice as many out of it. That would be smart. I don't know if there's any point speeding up the manufacturing process because I don't see what it's going to do for us. Now I got to think where we can punch into the... Yeah, I think this must be the ultimate output. And that's a splitter, which is not really what I'm after. If I had a merger right about here and pulled this, whoa. I do like the straight mode on the conveyors. It's helping. It's not... It's a little... Where is the line on this? Is it a little late? No. Over a bit. Still not right. Let me have this first. Oh, that is right. Okay. So now, whenever we do make these things, they should go into the... I don't know if we have an uploader, but they should have a slot in the sorting system, right? Loaders and... Why do we not have this yet? What's wrong with the drone? Oh, it's right there. I just got impatient. That's got both. It'll get 30 splitters and smart plates and 60 motors, I assume. I guess we'll find that out. It should do something. Did I do the smart splitter? I kind of don't remember. No, I didn't, so that was really stupid. I'm going to fix this. Hang on. This is weird, because I'm still setting this up to do the splitter. But they did split. Is that a bug? That shouldn't be happening. I don't know why it did. I also don't know which is which, so... Start over on that. If one of these is that, and the other is actually not that one, this one. It's going to look better for me. Then if I, well, yeah, patch that, why not? Oh, that's why not. Is it? It's aimed the wrong way, because of course it is. Every damn time. Aim this smart. Please. Connect that we're going to do this. Now split one of these being that one being that. Doesn't matter too much which of these is which right now, it just has to happen. And then I guess if I want to test whether that works, the easiest thing now is going to be to go over here. Yeah, I see what I had the smart splitter for that, but then I forgot to not do the rest. If these were in there, this is what would ordinarily happen. They go over to the splitter and something must happen to them. It's filling in, yeah. And then output we don't have yet is, oh, we do have it, I forgot. Yeah. Well, so that should be, how often does this happen? 2 a minute, that's not a lot. I don't think we'd benefit really from overclocking because we do, the way the splitter works, half of this stuff or more goes into the sorting system anyway, so this is fine. But it should every 30 seconds, there's one. There's 2. So actually, it makes 2, but it does it once a minute. What happens? I think. Apparently, yeah. How am I doing on bullets? Okay. We're out of time, right? What are you doing?
Picking up on my gas filters.
Yeah, because you've got incoming stuff now, right?
Yeah, I do. I was just making sure that everything was flowing properly in the sorting system, and then I went down and checked in on my little manufacturing setup specifically for gas filters.
What, did you clear this out?
Yes.
Oh, good. Otherwise, something got really weird, and I wasn't expecting it to get that weird.
I was... There were some things that were just really, really taking up a lot of space, so I just sort of did them by hand while you were building.
Alright. So where are you now? Oh, right
At the
there.
rock.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, so I mean, that's... I guess kind of the plan from now on is go around and just make what we're going to make where we can and get it home either by conveyor belt or drone. Really don't want to play with trains. We've discovered we're not good at those at all. If anyone's good at them, it's not us. We know that. I don't know how they're supposed to. I sort of get the concept, but it never seems to work for me.
There seem to be a lot of people who are good at it, but it just might not be your thing.
No, I don't like them. They're great to ride somewhere if they work, but they usually don't, so I don't know. What's wrong?
Oh,
Oh,
nothing.
hi,
There
cat.
was a whole cat in my shirt, and now she's exited.
That's fun. Alright. Yeah, we'll get out of here. But, yeah, I think, yeah, that's that. We just make stuff off-site and get it here one way or another, upload it if it can be just up. I mean, anything can be uploaded, that's not the issue. But if it's something we don't need enough of, we can just upload it and have 5 stacks online that we can pull down from that is more than we need. So we'll split. You can like, subscribe, build satellite factories. You probably already did. We were late to this.
Yeah.
Click the stupid bell for notifications. See you next time.